Hi, this is Gina and welcome to my channel, Perfectly Imperfect Crafts by Gina. I am going to share my New Mexico yard selling with my sister Martha. So I was in Albuquerque this past weekend. Unfortunately, we lost my brother-in-law, but it was a celebration of his life. So it was a good trip and had some time, well actually I spent some extra time to hang out with my family. But I want to really focus on this yard sale. So let me start with this piece. Now I am a bargainer. I do not ever pay the price they're asking. This is solid stone and I found this for only $1. I mean, you can't even negotiate that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to put this in my bathroom. And as you noticed, these are car plates. Now, I have seen crafts with car plates and I wasn't sure what to do with them. So I decided to do the letters of my last name. And from what I've seen, you just slice these numbers or letters individually and then you put it on a board. But what I also liked about this, it has Land of Enchantment, there's some New Mexico, USA, and then there's some really cute ones. Let me see if I can show you real quick. There's a balloon for the balloon festival. I went to the very first balloon festival in 1971 with my dad, and it was just in this open lot, and now it's a big commercialized event. Okay, I want to show you something else. Okay, oops, upside down, but that's chili because New Mexico is known for its green chili. And that's it. Anyway, I am looking forward to creating that, which I'll definitely share with you. So here's some costume jewelry, and I think I only paid $1 for it. I love this. Do I have a lot of costume jewelry already? Absolutely. So do I need more? No. But isn't this so cute? So I'm going to use this in one of my tin can designs. I thought I can maybe just drape it over like this. I'm not sure. And this other piece, look at how interesting this is. You know, I don't think any of us would really wear this in public. It is very old and I like these dangles, so I'm going to do something with that. Most definitely maybe when I get back to making junk journals, I'm not sure, but this is nice and fun. And you may have noticed this wood kind of tray. Of course, this was $1 as well, so I know I'm going to use it in my craft room. And then here's another fun little piece of wood that I got for $1. Isn't that neat? Every time I have extra scrapbook paper that I'm not using, I like to tuck it somewhere, but I really like this. And again, this is an angel. This is solid. This is probably the most I spent. It was $3. Her wings came off, so I'm just going to glue that together. But isn't she just darling? I think I'm going to put her in my flower garden. Okay, I'm going to move this over. Let me show you what else I have. So my sister and I found this one yard sale, and they had a chest full of books. We were there for hours. No, I'm exaggerating there. We were there for a long time going through all of these scrapbooks. The lady that was selling these, it was her mother's books, and she used to do a lot of crafts, but look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I can only wait to either make from this or I'll probably do some fussy cuts for my journals. And I love this. This is different fonts. Isn't that cool? I love that. So that way whenever I'm spelling or drawing something to make it fancy, I have this book to go by. So I love that. This is a hostess book. This cute little, I'm going to call it a brochure, or because it's really thin. And she shows you how to crochet all those fun things or sew them in. I love this. I don't even know what it's dated, but probably in the 60s, but that's another fun one. This is Needlecraft. I just recently gave Cindy A. Lewis a book like this, and then I found another one. So it just shows you different patterns, but I mainly want it for the people in this magazine. I'm going to definitely fussy cut them and maybe do a collage on a cigar box or something, but I really like that. This one's another cute one. This was, I think, 1974, and this woman just did crafts with her daughters. And that was cute. Not sure what I'm going to do yet with that, but I love it. And then I have two candle maker or candle kind of crafts. And I'm going to give this to my good friend Janny, the craft princess, because I just sent her some wax. And this gives some really cool ideas what to do with candles. So I move that over. Oh, this was something I was just trying to draw. Let me move that out here. And then here's a decoupage book. So I'm just going to fan the pages so you can see all the fun things in this book. Look at all these craft ideas. I love this. So I'm looking forward to using this. I only have a couple more. Okay, this one here is Brush Stroke Magic. And I'm just going to fan these. So these actually have drawings that you can trace, and that'll be fun. Probably put them again on a cigar box or my tin cans. And this is the, oh no, there's two more. This one says Donna's Favorites. It's revised. So again, let me fan through this. So just some really cute ideas with making crafts. And lastly, it's this one. It's Priscilla Hauser Book of Toll and Decorative Painting. So again, let me go ahead and fan through this book. Look at those drawings. Oh, aren't those awesome? Those would be great to either trace and then do something fun with them, with watercolor, acrylics, maybe pencil drawing, I'm not sure, but that is another fun book. Okay, and lastly is this Baker's Light. When I saw it and asked the lady, how much is your Baker's Light? She goes, oh my gosh, nobody knows that it's a Baker's Light. But I was in banking, that was my career. I was a branch manager, small business lender, SBA lender, so definitely that was my career. But anyway, this is a beautiful, almost brand new light, and it's solid, and she only asked $3 for it, so that was a steal. Actually, every single one of the items that I bought was just so inexpensive, so I was very, very happy. So thank you so much for watching and sticking with me all the way through. I have a new camera, so I'm struggling with how to angle it. I just appreciate you stopping by, and please share some of your great finds. I would love to hear them. So thank you again. Please like that little button up above and add comments, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.